This is old Mr. Kent, and a week or so ago, I made this same route on my e-bike. I rode a little longer than I will on this route, but a year and a half ago or so, we found out that Arizona Highway 24 will be coming down the valley just to our left, and we were a little concerned about whether it would be close or farther away from where we live. And so this is the route that I'm taking today, same as the last time, and going through a lot of dirt roads and then finally on the pavement. And then that stopping point is the top of the levee, and so that's where I'm going to fly my drone from to get today's film. And so I'm not going to go all the way down the road like I did in the last video, and I'll put a link to that video in the description and also at the end of this video. But anyway, so it became a challenge to me to figure out where the route was going to be for the new highway, which runs from Phoenix to Tucson, and it'd be a multi-lane, like a super highway. And so it's going to go down, as you can see out over this little valley. It's coming down somewhere out there from the north on the left to the south on the east. So there I'm at the top of the levee and taking off and looking into the sun. There we go. Anyway, so when I made my last trip, I stayed on this road with my e-bike and rode, trying to figure out something that would indicate where the freeway may be coming down across this road. In a previous video, I could put a link to that too. And by the way, I found this is from the previous video where I rode all the way down the road. I found this mapping marker, and so that kind of gave me the thoughts that this is probably probably for something to do with the freeway. So what I'm doing here is I'm flying along the road, trying to find that spot, because when I do, if I use air data, I'll be able to locate where this spot is on Google Earth. And then I can do some, figuring and so forth, and figure out, because now I know what the location is on Google Earth by the time I'm through here, and then I can get a little more accurate guess of where the freeway is going to be. I got started on this because I was flying my drone out towards the valley, and I saw this dirt road which looked like it might have been for surveying or something. It turns out it wasn't, but that got me interested in figuring out the route again. About a year and a half ago, I made several flights with my drone trying to figure out where the route might be. And also, as you'll see pretty soon, that was looking due east, by the way. Now we're looking due north. As you'll see pretty soon, I had also found a route map that showed where the highway was going to come down through there, but it wasn't. It was like a prediction, and it wasn't a very good map, but you'll see it here in a few minutes. So that's looking north, and there's something out there. Turns out that was, as you'll see, that was some water tanks. Now this is looking due south, and so if my guess is correct, then it's going to go from the direction of the white tanks that we just saw, and it's going to head down this direction. If you notice carefully, as I get higher, I got up to about 400 feet or just under. On the left, there's a community of houses and stuff, so it can't be to the left. And then on the right, that's where the canal goes along over there. And from the map that I had, I could tell that there's a railroad that's running down on the other side of that little community. It's running down through there and crosses the canal at the at the same place that the map shows that the freeway is going to cross the canal. So knowing that kind of helps me figure things out. This is looking east again, and so it's going to be on this side of that community, according to the map that I was able to get. But it's, like I said, it's just a rough map. And then, so it'll be coming from up north, which we're turning to face north. And there's the dust from the sand and gravel place I was looking at the other day. Anyway, so it's coming, it's going to be coming down from that direction. And if my guess is right, it'll be passing, right through this spot. And, if that mark is right. And there's the tanks that I was talking about, and it looks like some kind of a corral or something for containing animals. Might be horses or something, but anyway, so having gotten up to 400 feet, I could get a little better picture of things. Then I was ready to go to, oh, by the way, I wanted to make sure I was straight over the marker, which I am. So then I got my map. This is the rough image, and it goes down, and right there is where the freeway is planning to cross the canal, the same place near where that railroad is. So this is an overview according to the map that we just looked at, and the arrow down there is pointing to where the freeway is going to be crossing the canal. Now this is a video that I took a little less than a year and a half ago. I rode my bike down to this area and flew my drone. By the way, I'll put a link to this video. I think I might have said that, but I almost ran battery down on my Mini 2 that I was using, and just almost lost it on the way back from filming this. So anyway, and that's the levee on the right there. That's the same levee that I was filming from in the earlier part of the video. Now, as I get back up here, up there, straight in the middle of the screen, that's where the railroad crosses the canal, and that's probably where it's going to be, according to the little rough map I've got, that's going to be where the freeway goes. So the freeway may be just following that straight line from where we are over the marker on the road. And so we know that it's going to be going that way south, and then we also got a picture of it as where it should be coming from the north. These are all my guesses, and I'm just kind of a weird guy. I want to figure out where the freeway is going to be. And like we're all expecting and hoping that it'll be far away from where we live, halfway across the valley or something as it comes down by where we are. And then I wasn't paying much attention. I was looking at my screen, but you can see we have a big bird, probably a hawk, circling around around my drone, and I didn't even know it. So anyway, so there I'm coming back home down to the top of the levee. And so I've got some answers that I feel are answers anyway. And so probably won't make any more Highway 24 videos because I think I got it figured out. We'll find out. It's going to be a year or so before I'm able to do any filming of the construction of that. So in the meantime, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and hopefully I'm right. And we just want to thank you, and God bless.